Hi guys, my name is Antonio. I work here at SlabWare. So for this video, we will be learning the whole process of sales workflow inside SlabWare system. So let's go to the tutorial.
Today we're going to walk through the complete sales workflow inside the Fabricator system. From registering materials in your inventory all the way to creating an invoice in the system. First, we'll add a few materials to the inventory. Go to Inventory in the navigation menu and click New Bundle. Here, you'll register your bundle and then add the slabs inside that bundle. You'll enter the required information such as the supplier, material, block number, bundle number, sales price, and you can also upload photos of the material. If you don't have this material or its settings preset in the setup page, you can add them by clicking Add New right here. Since I already had this information registered, I'll simply select my supplier from the list. For the material, I'm going to add a new one. Here, you'll fill in all the necessary information, upload an image, and then click Save. If you want to add photos that will appear on your website, click Choose Photos, select the images you want, and click Save again. Now let's register the slabs. Click New, enter all the required information, upload photos if you want, check or uncheck the option boxes as needed, and then click Save. You'll notice that any slabs with photos will display the image icon highlighted. The blue icon indicates that a bill was created during the slab registration, and by clicking on it, you can view that bill. After registering the bundles, the next step is to register a customer. Click on Clients, then Customer, and select New Customer. Fill in the contact details and the login information, then click Save. Your customer is now created. On this page, you can also link an account to this customer in the Financial Information section. The next step is to create a project. You can create it from here by clicking New and then Drawing, or by accessing the Drawing section from the side menu. Choose which version of the drawing you want to use for this project. In my case, I'll use Drawing 3.0. For this part, I'll speed up the video. Draw the countertops in the drawing area and use any tools you need for your project, such as borders, corners, and more. If you're not familiar with the tools or the steps, including sketch, cutout, material, and price in the new drawing, we have full videos and an entire playlist dedicated to it. I'm going to use the Calicata Gold we registered earlier, and I'll add 2 slabs to place in my project. If you don't have the material in stock, you can click Custom and add slabs directly to the project. After completing the material step, we'll move on to the Price tab. In the Price section, you can make several adjustments, such as applying taxes, setting the material to hold, removing items from the list, adding discounts, and more. After making your changes, don't forget to save them. From here, you can generate a quote and send it to your customer. To do that, click Create Quote. In Quote, it's important to note that any changes made here will not appear in the drawing project, so make sure to review everything carefully. Here, you can edit the quote just like in the Price section. You can add custom items or include products from your inventory. Right here, you can apply taxes, set items on hold, and add discount. Next, you can generate a PDF to send the quote to your customer. Click Generate PDF. From here, you can edit the document and choose what will be visible to the customer using the checkboxes. To download the file, click Download PDF. If you prefer, you can also send it directly to your customer by clicking Send Email. Under Choose Type, select Send Quote, then enter the recipient email addresses. You can also send a copy, edit the email subject, and edit the message body. Once everything is ready, just click Send. Back on the quote page, you can also send the quote from the Actions menu. After your customer approves the quote, the next step is to create an invoice. To do that, click Create Invoice. With the invoice created, you can make changes just like you did in the quote. On the invoice, you can also add post-sale activities, which will appear on your job tracker calendar. These activities, statuses, and workflows are created in the Setup page under the Job Tracker menu. Let's add a few activities. Here you'll set the start and end date and time for each activity. In Activity, select the task that will be performed for this customer. Next, choose the status of the activity. Then select the project area name, which you can also create in Setup. Choose who the activity is assigned to. The Workers field is used when you have services performed by third parties who don't have access to your system or job tracker. These activities will be sent to those workers by email. You can also add internal notes and a description to be attached to the activity. After filling in all the information, click Save. I'll create a few more activities here, such as Template Review and Template Approved. Now I'll add additional activities using workflows. In Setup page, you can create the activities. And in Workflow Sequence section inside Setup page is where you organize those activities into a predefined order and give that sequence a name. For example, all the activities I created earlier are part of the project setup workflow. Instead of adding them one by one, I can simply select this workflow and all activities are automatically added to my job. In fabrication and delivery, I have these activities, which I'll also add to my list. I will add one more workflow, this time related to installation. And then click Save. All the activities will appear listed here. Now let's view them in the Job Tracker calendar. Click on Job Tracker in the side menu, then select Calendar. You can change the view mode, default, list, or agenda, and switch between day, week, or month views. In views, you can filter the calendar by date, users, or activities. And you can also switch between the version v1.0 and the new one, v2.0. At the top, you can filter your activities and events by invoice number, status, job activities, due date, and groups. If you've created them in Setup, you can also filter by system users. Right here, you can navigate through the calendar by date simply by scrolling left or right. By clicking New at the top, you can create a new activity and link it to an invoice or a quote. For the event option, this is not available. You can only link it to a customer. Here in the Job Tracker, you can also drag and drop activities into another column to change their scheduled date. A confirmation message will appear and you can click OK to proceed. If you want to move it back, simply drag it again to the original column. If you'd like to learn more about the Job Tracker, click the card above or visit our YouTube channel. The link is in the description. See you in the next tutorial.
I hope this video helped you guys, and if you have any doubts, you can contact the support team. And if you are new at SlabWare, you can go inside slabware.com and start a free trial right now.